Optimal Blue sits in a very unique position within the mortgage market. Oftentimes, folks think of us as a SaaS player, and that's very true, but in many ways, Optimal Blue offers the largest set of exchanges in the primary mortgage market. And those exchanges are a wonderful source for a rich proprietary data set that is the best representation of that primary mortgage market that we're involved in. The data is a byproduct of those exchanges. So if you think of the pricing engine, the loan sifter platform for brokers, as well as the hedging and trading systems that ultimately follow loans through to closing, funding, and transaction in the secondary market, we have data from all three of those exchange platforms. So we have rate lock data from the pricing engine, we have search data from our broker platform, Loan Sifter, and we have loan pull-through, closing, funding, and trading data from the hedging and trading system. So all three of those exchanges generate the raw material that is Optimal Blue's data set. So that's broadly what the data set entails, or what the Optimal Blue data suite covers. What folks are able to use that for, myriad ways. I always tell folks that data is really a general purpose technology. So the data is not purpose built. It is fundamentally something that is an observation of what's going on around us, or it's an observation of what's happening on these exchanges. And that data then needs to be taken, visualized, or built into reports that folks can use to make data-oriented decisions. So it's this general purpose technology that our clients take, and this is across a number of different industries. So I'll talk more about the mortgage industry specifically, but we also work with a number of clients within the government space who track what's going on within mortgage origination activity based on what's coming out of the Optimal Blue system of exchanges. We have clients that are asset managers who are managing large portfolios of mortgage-backed securities or working on equity investments, and they look at the Optimal Blue data set as a way to gauge what's going on with their investments. Clients in the mortgage industry are able to use the data really as a benchmarking tool to look at market share, to look at their production compared to what the rest of the industry. A really concrete example of this would be if you were to look at your production on a day-over-day or a week-over-week basis, you need something to compare it to, some denominator to compare it to understand, are you picking up or losing market share? That's just a very simple example of how the Optimal Blue data can drive decision-making for capital markets within the mortgage space.